Hello my boys, good morning. I just arrived from the kitchen, I made my coffee here, and we're gonna talk about a new build that I'm working on. It's totem related. I want to make the ultimate noob friendly build, which is one button build, Tanky and a bosser. So I already have a mapper here, it clears waste on 15 maps pretty easy, but I want to have a bosser, something to kill bosses very easy, without a lot of headaches, and not too expensive. So this will be one button build, not expensive, very tanky. Let's go, let's jump into it to showcase what I did here. So this will be part 1, and I will keep doing these summaries until I finalize the build and make the build guide. The build is quite strong as it is, and I will do some map showcase, and I will talk about everything. As you can see, this is a one button build. One button build, but it gets even better. I will discuss first about the skill tree, what we did here, because it's lazy. First of all, you need to understand that we have multiple keystones, as you will see, and I will explain all of them now with you. First of all, blood magic here, so we don't use mana. No mana issues, you don't need to worry about mana regeneration, about having mana on your items, none of that. So our skills cost life, but we also have huge life regeneration per second. Now another great keystone here, it's glancing blows that helps us to keep our block chance. 1 second. So you'll have here block chance 75% max, but we take 50% of the damage. So let's say if a monster does 100 damage, it gets mitigated and I just take 50. But it gets even better because of the ascendancy. I actually get less than 50. Look here. So I have this one here. 20% of damage from hits is taken from a totem. Yeah, so if a monster hits me for 100, I get 50 and then I get 30, which gets mitigated further by the armor and my resistance. So it gets so good, man. You'll see in the maps that I'm quite tanky with this setup, lazy and tanky. And here we have another keystone that allows me to use two-handed weapons. And because we're stacking a lot of strength, as you can see, and we will have more than this, I can use a two-handed weapon, mostly because we can get this modifier to all level of melee skills. That bumps the damage greatly of our totems, which we will take in a second. So this helps. We can even get it plus 7, but I will get it later. And I also want to make this build cheap. That's why I will not unlock the last option for the perfect jewelers, because many casual players and new players don't have the currency for this, and I will use just cheap items, nothing expensive. Even for the uniques, I have this one, Idol of Uldun, that gives you 1 extra totem. So here it gives you 1 extra totem. Here it's a simple Rise of the Phoenix shield. Don't worry about these corruptions. There are so many corrupted for 1 exalted orbs. This is a common shield. It's cheap. Rise of the Phoenix is cheap. It gives us this sweet life regeneration. Look this line here, 3% of life regenerated. Also some maximum fire resistance. So if we check our resistance, and now we have 80. So good. And the rest of the items are to keep my resistances and give me life. But basically life and resistances. Life and resistances. You can upgrade later if you want. Here for the runes I went with chaos resistance. If you put this one, Soul Core of Takati, inside an armor piece, it will give you chaos resistance. As you can see, I have more than 50. I will stop it here for now. Yeah, my boys, now let's talk more here about the ascendancy, what it gives. So when I summon my totem, it summons some ancestral spirits. These spirits don't do a lot of damage, but you can put support gems, utility support gems to them. Look what I did here, my boys. We opened the skill panel, and I added persistence, so they last longer, because they also give you some buffs. You'll see, temporal buffs. I want the spirits to be as long as possible in my maps, and I added for the moment Culling Strike. So when the boss or a rare enemy is low life, it will instantly kill it for me. It's a quality of life, and I will think of more supports. Keep in mind, I just reached mapping. I did a bunch of maps. I will do Waste on 13 showcase in this video. Here for the showcase, I took things that boost my damage, like Heft, Brutality, Heavy Swing, Martial Tempo. This is my setup, and I think I leave it like this. For the auras, we have this beauty here that removes all curses and elemental ailments and heal us every 10 seconds. So I put here some support gems, vitality, so we regenerate even more life per second. This one, so it triggers more often. So time of need will trigger more often if you put fast forward. And here I'm testing with this one at the moment. I might change it, but let's see how it goes. And this beauty here, the second aura, it makes the enemies near me to get stunned very easy. Oh, it's so good. Now, my boys, let's see if I can discuss more. I took totem nodes, of course. This gives us 1 maximum number of summon totem, 1 maximum number of summon totems. For the jewels here, I went for block chance to help me cap it. and totem damage. Yeah, some of the jewels have even life regeneration. Look, increase life regeneration rate because we want to have a good time, you know. The faster our life bar goes up, the better we feel. Look here, close to 500 life regenerated per second. It's very lazy, very nice. You know what they say? Good. So let's do a map showcase because I talk a lot. This is the best thing that I can come up now, and I will do a daily summary each day with my progress. I want to make this build a buzzer, which will be on a budget because I want to be cheap. The best builds in Path of Exile are the ones that are viable, tanky, cheap. Yeah, they need to be cheap in my opinion, else it's not a good build. Yeah, everyone can invest 1000 exalted or make a decent build. Okay. I'll put this map, you see, and I will do because it has a map boss and expedition. This is part 1 of the build, and see how it goes. I don't know why I paused there, you know, I have emotions, you know. I get emotional because this is a good build. Okay, let's see how it plays. Find some enemies and whoop their asses. Hoop. You will see that the build is pretty tanky. Check my life at all times. We'll do the expedition, of course. Come on now. You want to read this remnant so you see what they give to the monsters. For example, poison I can take, lightning damage I can take, this I will take. I can take this one. Okay, we take it. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay. I'll take this one. Yeah, let's get the loot. You still want to place your totems and you move, but it will be pretty tanky. Look here. Man, I'm bored, sorry if I make noises, but this is a fun build. Look, you put the totems there, you open the chest, and have a good time. They already died. Look at the tier of the map, yeah, so I just reached mapping yesterday. Expedition logbook, what do you know? Oh, I made 130 exalted doors, what do you know? I should make a video how I'm crafting these amulets, maybe, because it can help you make some currency. Okay, I will do that also. Oh, if you watch my shitty videos, you need to be rewarded. Good. Now let's sell this amulet. Okay, let's sell it. Come on, give me the sweet. But still, the build, even if I have currency, I will keep the build cheap. I will stick to my word. I won't use any expensive uniques. I won't use anything broken, you know, just the good old time. Because I love cheap builds. Look, here I have another one, 170 exalted orbs. Now let's go back. So I said it even in Path of Exile 1. The best builds, in my opinion, are the ones that can work in a budget. Because if you invest a lot of currency, trust me, a lot of builds will do fine if you put broken items or that. The best builds in this game are the ones that are cheap. Yeah, in my opinion, that's pure guy experience. Because few builds can work good on a budget. Or a limited budget, you know what I say. Oh, I actually forgot to talk about something. Let's talk now during the map. Because you already seen the video, so this one, the last one, helps greatly. Check here, can block damage from all hits. This includes spells. So when you see here 75%, actually this is also applies to spells. So if I get a spell hit, it will get mitigated also. Oh, look what I got this here. Again, check my life, and I will do that boss. And you will see that it's a great bosser also. Yeah. So this is part 1, I will do a daily part and see how it goes. After I make this build fully, I will make the build guide for it. Hopefully they release the Path of Building program so I can provide the POV. Look at the damage. Oh! Basically you put the totems and you run. Run in circles like a bitch. Good! Okay. Oh! As you can see, build is very tanky. Here we have a rare enemy. Let's send him to the moon. Oh! Died. And because I don't die, it's very easy for me to level. Yeah. I just get experience each map that I do. Leveling for me will be very easy. I think the boss is here. Let's pay him a visit. Oh, I know this boss is from the campaign. Most of these bosses are from the campaign. Okay, my boys. Hoi! Here, what I'm trying to do, it's smart to shoot them both at the same time, so they both take damage. You want to have totems up because we have that ascendancy node. 1 second. That takes 20% of the damage that I receive from a totem's life. So I get damage mitigation. I will try to stay near the boss to take some hits to show you that it's tanky. But I need to resummon the totems because this boss does a lot of damage and actually kills my totem. It also resummons my spirits, ancestral spirits, when I'm putting these totems. So I'm looking at the top left corner to always have my totems up, you know? Hello. Good. Now we take the loot and we continue. 13, 14, Exalted Orb, onward. As you can see, the whole fight, my life was 100%. I didn't have any problems, any stress. Yeah, master level 77. Phew. And I reached mapping yesterday. Okay, let's complete the map. I have a totem for everyone, you know what they say? That's why it's a one-button build. Hey! Oi, 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 oi. Of course, if you unlock here for the totems the last support gem and you put a 5th slot, will be much more better. But in this series, I will keep it like this. I will not use a perfect jewel or so. So it's cheaper. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. I ho. La, 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 la. Oh. I'm wondering what other supports I can put to these spirits. Culling Strike is great, but I'm pretty sure I can find others. I will look into it today. Yeah. Okay, now we can see the rares. I missed 2, I think. You see them on the minimap. No problem, no problem. Okay, we go this way. Oh! I'm stuck, you know what they say? This one has proximity agility. I need to clear him from the close. I need to stay close to him. Good. So that thing, proximal tangibility, makes you to attack from a short distance. Let's see, it doesn't take damage. Good. Now we have the double brothers here, Stan and Bran. Let's pay them a vision and close the video. Oh! Oi, 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 oi. Oh, these are sisters. Hookers. The hooker snakes. Man. I'm gonna take this. Oi, 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 oi. Good. As you can see, no issues whatsoever, no stress. My life always full. Good times. My boys, if you want to stay up to date with this build, I will make a channel here for the build guides, which I will put the progress each day. And when I feel that the build is ready, I will do the build guide. Just as I did it here for my lazy Deadeye build. With everything will be in one place. Here I will do it also for this build with the totems. As it is, I love it. I'm loving it so far. Yeah, I will keep you up to date. See you tomorrow. Good luck.